Animals around the world. Animals live in the hot and dry Africa. They live in the wet and humid rainforests. And they also live in the very, very cold tundra. Let's meet the animals from Africa. The mighty lion, the king of the jungle. The huge elephant with great big ivory tusks. The tall giraffe with the long legs and the long neck. The barrel-shaped hippopotamus with short legs and an enormous head. The beautiful zebra with very strong legs and hard hooves. The graceful and elegant antelope with a slender body, sharp horns, which is known for its speed to run. The leopard, which is also known as the cheetah, it has beautiful spots. It hunts at night and can jump as high as 10 feet. And it can also run very fast. The mischievous monkey, it loves to live in a band. It's very, very smart and loves to jump from a tree to another tree. The rhino is known as the second largest animal in the world after the elephant. It can weigh more than 3 tons. It has a big horn that grows from its nose. The ostrich is the biggest bird in the world. It has long legs and a long neck. It also has beautiful feathers, but it cannot fly. Hyena is a scavenger. It looks like a dog. Its 4 legs are longer than its hind legs. They are also known as the laughing hyenas. The gorilla, it's the largest among the apes. It has broad shoulders and a broad chest. It also has very, very big hands. They eat all day long and sleep at night. They are very shy. The hedgehog is a very small, interesting critter. It has long, sharp quills that protect it from enemies. Its face, neck and belly is covered with coarse hair. It has small but powerful legs with big feet and 5 toes. Now let's meet the animals from the tropics. Here the climate is wet and humid. The tiger is the most strong and powerful animal. It is the biggest cat in the world. It has orange, white and black stripes, a big head and very, very powerful jaws. The orangutan is the largest arboreal mammal. It jumps from tree to tree. Most of the time it lives on the trees. They have very long, powerful arms, so they jump from one tree to another and they rarely walk on the ground. The crocodile is an amphibian. It can live both in water and on land. It has a long snout, very powerful jaws, and very, very sharp teeth. It has webbed feet that allow it to swim very fast. The panda is a distinctive animal that lives in the high, cold mountains. It has a black and white furry coat that keeps it warm. They are very cute because they have black ears, black eyes, and black muzzle. They love to eat bamboo. They love to climb trees and even sleep in trees to keep them safe from predators. The armadillo is the only mammal that has a tough, shiny armor on its back. It is nearly deaf and blind, so it relies on its long nose to hunt for food. Despite the heavy armor on its back, it can reach a top speed of 30 miles per hour. Snakes can be found all around the world. They can be found in the forest, swamps, grasslands, deserts, and both in fresh and salt water. Some snakes are active during the day, while the others hunt during the night. Snakes are predators, so they eat a wide variety of food that includes rodents, insects, eggs, and young birds. The green frog lives in lakes, ponds, and swamps. It has strong hind legs with webbed feet, so it can jump and swim. Now, let's visit the tundra. The tundra is a very cold region north of the Arctic Circle and the high mountains. Due to the freezing temperature, this region does not have any trees. The polar bear is the largest carnivorous land mammal on the earth. It has a thick white fur coat that keeps it warm under the harsh weather conditions. While standing, the polar bear is around 7 to 8 feet tall. It mainly eats seals and fish. The seals are huge sea mammals that swim with flippers. The length of a male is around 7 to 8 feet and it weighs between 660 to 770 pounds. My God. The females are slightly smaller. They are around 6.5 feet long and they weigh only 330 to 450 pounds. They feed on small polar bear, fish and squids. But it's a pity they are hunted down for their fur, hide and oil. The walrus is a huge sea mammal with the body full of blubber. Although it's huge, but still it can dive up to 90 meters below the sea surface and it can stay underwater for around 30 minutes. It has 2 tusks that keep growing. It's very aggressive during the mating season and makes loud bellowing sounds. The elk is related to the deer, but it's much larger. The male's antlers can reach 4 feet above its head. So from its feet to the tip of its antler, it can be around 9 feet tall. But the females do not have any horns. The red fox is the smallest member of the canine family. It's covered with a red, thick coat and has a long, fluffy tail. It hunts at night and likes to stay alone. It has a very short lifespan and only lives for 2 to 4 years. The yak is a large wild ox. It's raised for its meat, milk and hide. It has long shaggy hair, humped shoulders and large horns. The population of the yak is going down and now there are only around 10,000 yaks in the wild. The snow leopard is a very beautiful animal that lives over the mountains of Central Asia. It has a thick furry coat that is grey and has black spots on it. It has a very long tail that helps it keep its balance and it wraps it around its body to keep warm. The penguin is a beautiful black and white aquatic bird. It has black and white thick feathers that helps it to keep warm. It has thick black and white feathers that helps it to keep warm. It has wings but it cannot fly because in fact these are flippers that help it to swim. Its body is beautifully streamlined so it can easily swim up to 7 miles per hour. Animals around the world. The animals in Africa. The mighty lion, the king of the jungle, has a beautiful long mane. The huge elephant with a long trunk and ivory tusks. The elegant giraffe with long legs and a long neck. The bulky hippopotamus with short legs and a big head. The humble zebra with black and white stripes. The graceful antelope with a slender body and sharp horns. The swift and agile leopard with a beautiful coat and a long tail. The lively, mysterious monkey that is bright and smart. The heavy rhino with a horn on its nose. It's usually very calm, but it can also be very aggressive. The ostrich is the biggest bird. It has long legs and a long neck. It has beautiful feathers, but it cannot fly. The hyena is a scavenger. It makes funny noise, so it's also known as the laughing hyena. The gorilla is the largest ape. It has a broad chest and broad shoulders with long arms and very big hands. It is very, very intelligent. The hedgehog is a unique creature. It has sharp quills that protect it from enemy. It sleeps during the day and hunts at night. In fact, it cannot see well, so it finds food by smelling and hearing. The animals in the tropical region. The tiger is the largest wild cat in the world. It has a beautiful orange coat with red stripes and a white belly. It can swim and run very fast, and its roar can be heard from as far as 3 kilometers. The orangutan is an arboreal. It lives on trees. It has long hands so it can swing from one tree to another. The crocodile is the largest reptile on the earth. It can grow up to 23 feet in length. It has very powerful jaws and sharp teeth. The panda is a very unique creature with a black and white coat. It has black patches on the ears, eyes, and the muzzle. It lives on trees and eats for 12 hours a day. The armadillo is a creature with a unique shell on its back. It sleeps in its burrow for 16 hours and hunts at night. The green frog lives in lakes, ponds, and swamps. It has strong hind legs with webbed feet so it can jump and swim. The animals in the tundra. The polar bear is the largest bear in the world. It has a white furry coat that keeps it warm. It can be as tall as 3 meters. The seal is also called the sea lion. It does not have any ears, hair, or fur. It lives in the ocean but can stay on the land for a long time. The walrus is a bulky creature related to the seal. It has a thick blubber that protects it from the cold. It has mustache and 2 tusks. The elk is a member of the deer family, but it's much larger. The male has antlers that can grow 4 feet above the head, so from the ground to the tip of the antler, an elk can be 9 feet tall. The red fox is a small animal with soft fur and a long, fluffy tail. It's very timid and shy, therefore it stays alone. The yak lives in the high altitude of Southeast Asia. It's domesticated for its fur, meat, and hide. The snow leopard lives in the high, cold mountains. It has a thick fur with dark spots on it. It has a long tail that it wraps around its body to keep warm. The penguin is a unique bird with a black and white tuxedo. The body is covered with feathers to keep it warm. It has flippers that allow it to swim.